What is up, everyone? This is going to be my Jarvan jungle video. And yeah, Jarvan jungle just got buffed and he's actually in a good spot. I wouldn't say it's OP now, but I think in a few patches, we're going to see how strong this champion is going to be. So right away, his Q got buffed, lower cooldown reduction. What's good about Jarvan is because he's generally really good into champs with low mobility. For this game, Draven can't get out of my R. People who can't get up your ulti, your cataclysm, it's really good for Jarvan as a champion. So this game is really good for him. Also, really important thing is understanding how to play him. He's a full clear jungler, so you generally want a full clear. It seems weird, right? Like a champion is so good at ganking, is actually good at full clearing too. It's not that. It's actually more so he kind of has a bad first clear, so you want to spend that on a full clear. So here we're going to start topside and pad down. I just think bot lane is really volatile, so I'm going to be focusing on that. I'm on my diamond account for ELO. And yeah, I'm going to be more transparent about what account we are actually going to be playing on. So here I could just, smite it, but I actually think it's fine to just keep autoing like this. Because I got a good leash, I'm just going to save my smite. The knock-up effect isn't as important. Whenever you flag, that attack speed is actually a big thing too. And Jarvan is really about hitting EQ, so just make sure you understand that when you're playing him. His EQs can be tricky to hit. I think he's sort of like a medium difficulty champion. And here we already see that ball lane died, but it's not really a big deal. I'm not really playing to, I have to win X or Y lane. It's more about that, I just want to make sure my full clear is good. So here I could just do red, or I could do Raptors red. I think they're going to be on a reset possibly, so I'm just going to do the full clear. Sometimes I do the pseudo full clear. If you watch my videos, you kind of know how I do that is just do the red and play aggressive. Looks like they're still trying to push that wave in. Right away, you should just think, you should always play for yourself, right? Even though, it's good to gank because you can get yourself ahead. It's also bad to just fall behind. And they also have a really good early game calm. And I think as a jungler, well, as a player, it's better to play the safe way first before you sort of play like the more aggressive play. So here I'm just going to full clear. I'm going to watch ball lane though. And them staying here is actually really good for me. What you're noticing is I'm not using the EQ knock-up on the jungle camps. It's not that important. Sometimes it just sort of makes you miss out on an auto attack, so that's not good. So here, really important to fight here. So here I'm going to hug, sort of like a weird position. So here I'm going to flash and just go in. Try to get the double knock-up. Go on Nollis here. Then go on the Draven. Should be able to kill him with my E. So E does damage too. So if you can just get in range. Or I'm going to just get the auto off. Yeah, that was a good play. I flash EQ there. I get 2 knockups. I keep chasing. I could have kept chasing. I wasn't sure about the situation on that. So here for builds, honestly, the tunneler is just really broken. There is going to be a nerf next patch to where Warhammer gets nerfed. So I think in the next patch, when they nerf Warhammer by, just go like Tunneler or whatever like component and then just buy this part. This one's really, it's quite good to have, or some swords. But yeah, they are going to nerf Warhammer. So here right away, I go to the top side because that's exactly where we started. I think this guy's quite low, so I think ganking him before I start farming is good. So I just want to go, and when we gank, we just want to make sure. Here I can EQ. I'm going to wait a bit to get close, slow him, and then EQ. Just so I don't really have to miss anything, I'll just do a fast play. That's a really fast play. I didn't invest much into it. And then, I just got his flash, right? That's easily a repeatable kill, right? I can always come back. I consider that a really good quick play, right? It's about being quick. And here I'm going to watch this lane. I'm going to probably try to scan the map a bit to see what's going on with Pantheon. His Raptors are up, so that's like something. I think this guy's actually killable. Maybe I can get his flash. You see how he didn't EQ there? You don't want to EQ into the situations like that. Not good, not good. Here Pantheon hasn't shown yet. He could come from that way. So I'm just being aware of that. I also think I have a really good buy, so I'm not that scared even. But I will smite it. And I just am very, I have top prio. So Void Grubs is really good for me here. So I'm just going to start them. I'm going to watch this to see if he all ins, right? Very important. But otherwise, I'm just going to start it. Jarvan, he's okay at doing it. Just make sure you cycle your passive autos. And I just like Void Grubs. I think they're really good. If I was bots, I just don't think I have the right bot lane to do, Dragon, right? And I also think Pantheon's bot side. It's really important as a jungler to know that when it comes to the Void Grub timer, it's either a Void Grub timer or, for example, a Dragon timer, right? So if I'm Pantheon, if Pantheon didn't just do Dragon, I would think he's kind of trolling. Here, I think I have to go bot just to help them. And you just have to understand it like that. It's 5 minutes, Void Grubs are up, Dragon is up. You need to be doing one or the other. Here, I'm going to help my balling because their situation is really bad. And I'm also helping myself here if I can. And when they all in, it's really good. It just means we are able to get a very simple play here. Here, easy combo. Get the Draven, knock up, auto. Keep autoing the Draven. Wait for Senna to finish him off. Fight a bit. Very nice R there. Here I'm just kiting. I'm trying to get them to use some of their spells. And you know, I'm a man of mystery. They never know where I'm coming from. Here, maybe juke that. I had a feeling it was coming. I had a feeling it was coming. Even though I had no vision of him, you should expect the unexpected. And is it really unexpected if it's what you would do against them? Okay, that actually hit me. Guys, rotate, man. My Zyra is literally farming the wave. I should have just finished it, got 6. I thought for sure my Zyra would be there in time, but my Zyra was literally sitting on the wave, pushing it in a frozen position. Anyways, yeah, expect the unexpected, yada, yada, yada. We gotta kill Draven. Very important. But most importantly, my farm is important. I think we spent too much time doing that entire sequence of plays, so we're just gonna put it back into farming. Like my first clear, that first full clear was really good. But now I want to start to farm a bit. The thing is, you have to trust your teammates that they can maybe just make the play happen without you, right? I mean, that actually they didn't really do that. But I'll probably take care of this problem now. Should be able to one-shot him, right? So my plan is just to one-shot. I mean, I just want to make sure we kill there. I'm going to get the wave too because I don't trust this kill bid. Plus, I don't think I can freeze it, right? I already evaluated that the next wave is too far. So I'm not going to waste time. Here it's actually interesting. I'm basing, right? Because, I mean, blue is up, but also all my bot side's up. And also, I just have my item already. And I just think it's a bot lane sort of centric game. And also, you should just think about what objective is up, right? What objective is up? Dragon's up. Even though both objectives are sort of like coming up together, but Dragon is up. I may not even stop them on Dragon. They might just start it too, but it's just important to me to be here is what I'm feeling. And my goal is to sort of make good plays. I think if he's on it by himself, I could contest. I think if I hit sort of like the plant, it's bad. I think here just going at him fast is really good. Oh no, he took really long. I think we kill anyways. Oh, rip admin. I don't think he needs to R there. I think the R was a bit unnecessary. Sad game, but it's completely winnable, guys. Completely winnable. There I was hoping we could kill fast, and then from there we could play the map a bit more. Here they look like they're invading us, so I need my support to move up. I think if we move up together, it's really ideal. So I think this guy should come. But he's baby girl, baby. He's not really interested in moving. Be very cautious about re-entering here. Check camps, okay. Pantheon there, very good. Here, I just want to get my R and make a play. Maybe just farm too. I'm just going to evaluate the situation. I think they're just going to go on her. I think she's by herself too. I'm not going to be able to help. But I also think we can kill Draven if he goes here. I think this is good, right? Fast EQ, auto attack. That's good. I think they kill. Also can kill this guy. I'm probably going to arm right away if I can get the angle. If not, we're still going to kill. I'm in Q range, so I'm just going to EQ, auto slow. R here, just to keep him trapped. He can't Q out. Jarvan counters very well Nautilus. Jarvan's really good in Nautilus. But most importantly, Jarvan's just really good in general against these sort of immobile carries. So here I'm actually I'm going to set up a pick on Draven. I think Draven comes back alone. And I think if Draven comes back alone, we can just go on him fast. But I don't think I have teammates in range yet. And it looks like he's going to be here on the second wave. He might wait for Nautilus to show up, but here you can only start your base on this timer. I also think we can kill. That's huge play. This is a really typical... I wouldn't say typical, but it's also like a really good play I do a lot. Here I can EQ, but stay out of tower range. And sort of like hug the side there. You know, really edge myself with Jarvan. Jarvan's really about being aggressive. Even though I say he's sort of like a full clear jungler, he's only a first full clear jungler. After that, you play really around these sort of gank angles. And no one can keep up with Jarvan ganks. It's extremely hard. Jarvan's like the master of tempo sort of thing. I'm gonna get out. I just want to get out. I've done a good amount of good plays. I've done a pretty much a credible comeback play. It was a little messy the early game, a little sloppy, but you know, it happens. It happens. Here we're gonna EQ and just do the Raptors. And you just want to make sure you're in the position, right place at the right time. I could base too. And I think it was a good base timer. I just wanted to get the Raptors in this one timer. Here, build-wise, there's a lot of options. Spear of Sojourn is quite good. Jarvan is just typically that champion that wants a lot of abilities. You can go tabbies. If you want, you can just get these components. I think Spear of Sojourn is really good on him. The typical build is just a bunch of ability haste. Something like Frozen Heart third. Extreme strong. Here, I would love to farm, but I think things are about to go off. I think you should try to be farming a lot more. But I think also some games end up being like this, where you just cannot farm. And I think Zyra will be flanking here. This is a game where if I leave my balling and I just play it to like full clear only, it'll never work out, right? You have to think about it like that. Here I think I'm going to kill this guy first, and then I'm going to go on Draven. And we go on Pantheon. I still have my Flake, so I can get the knock up here and just keep kiting with the auto attack. I'm going to save my E, right? I have EQ coming up, but I don't even need it, right? So that's a really good play, and that's a really good angle. I'm really happy with that. Jarvan's really good as the game progresses. His cooldown reduction, like your Q's essential. You really have to know how to play around sort of these flag angles. If you watch a lot of Jarvan, it's all about using Q and keep chain knocking people up, but also just playing really heavily around farm. Here, I'm not really interested on chasing the Nautilus. I was mostly just trying to get the tower because the plates were about to fall. There's a perfect timer. He might EQ him in, but I think Zyra flank is good. Perfect. Whenever someone hits a CC, that's a green light for you to just use your abilities, okay? Okay, I look at my items. Okay, Spear of Sojourn, still a bit of money away. Can I start Dragon? No, they have bot push. Zyra is somehow roaming topside when Dragon's up. So what I think is going to happen here is most likely we're giving up Dragon because Zyra is literally Dora the Explorer, baby girl. So I just play with that information in mind. And it's really bad because we kind of needed another Dragon. But I'm going to base again my items. So here, second, I think these two are your core. You go Thunder Scat, you go into Spear. And then from there, you have to decide on like what you really need. So Frozen Heart is essential. It recommends you pretty much Frozen Heart. Sterix also really good. I'll probably end up having to go Sterix later in the game. But I think I would probably want a Frozen Heart. Even though it got nerfed, it's more about the ability haste and the playstyle of the Jarvan. I think he's kind of cocky here, so I'm just going to Q him auto once. I actually think a fight could be good here. Get that R, get the knock up, flash out. I'm away from my next EQ there. We're going to be Q-maxing and E-maxing second. So E-max is going to be my second one here. I saw Volibear, so I have to be cautious. And that's also a big thing I was talking about. Oh, if I got that auto, it would have been huge. If I need MR, Spirit Visage is really good. If I need MR armor, you know, Frozen Heart's really good. I'm thinking about which component. Usually this component's much better to buy. That was a bit of like ambitious. It's okay. It happens. So it's like, don't worry about that. You know, sometimes it's okay to be spicy. Even though Frozen Heart, you're probably like, it's not that great here. MR is really good. I just think it's important for the ability aids. And what you're going to notice is Jarvan just has, like, you just have to, you spam a lot of spells. You end up going, like, running out of mana. You don't have enough, especially when you're level 9 and you have this build. It becomes a problem. So here I just want to scan the area before I start farming. Honestly, I think I underfarmed a bit this game, but also I had the team that was kind of getting stomped, right? So I had to. I don't think you should always sacrifice for your team, but also it's important to understand. Be able to get that. Just gonna keep kiting and fighting whoever I can. My goal is to go on these two though, so I'm gonna keep going here. R him because he flashed already. He's most likely gonna die. Oh, how did that miss? Keep going on the Draven. EQ, simple, hit it, kite. Always kite. You gotta space when you play at him. It's really about the movements you see me doing. Able to get the Herald, really nice there. Hopefully my team can utilize it. Oh, dude, I hate when they steal my... Oh, dude, Senna, you don't know how to drive. Senna, you are under the influence. What the hell? Oh, she ruined that. We're not even gonna get that tower now. Bro, 80 carries, and anyone who's not a jungler is like a 8-year-old senior citizen trying to drive. Like, what are you doing? That's a pole. That's a stop sign. What's going on here? Okay, EQ, kite, smite, Q, auto attack. Whoever's close by. Play for this, auto. Here I'm EQing late so I can hit 2 people. Right? That's like the goal. And here I can face shank because I'm doing really well. Plus we have kill auto. Here we just keep autoing. Probably just kill tower here. So very good plays overall. Now I have no mana, and this is what I'm talking about. You literally go a lot. So trust me, just Frozen Heart third. I will say though, you could pull off like a, like if their enemy team is truly fully AP, you can go like Maw or like Spirit Visage early. But I just think that's like your best option. Okay. I like the Senna though. She's been playing well. Baby girl Zyra, baby babe boy. She was a bit questionable this game, but it's okay. When it's going well, it's going well. I'm honestly I'm a big fan nowadays of just straight up keeping my trinket and going blue orb. Don't go red. Sweeper's useless. Trust me. Game's too fast tempo. I feel like Sweeper holding these sort of like positions, denying vision, isn't as big of a deal. I think blue orb is much more valuable. But yeah. Game is going well. Now I kind of need to finish. Now I actually feel relaxed where I could just farm. Earlier, I felt super, like I feel like if I didn't go bot... I didn't go bot because my lane was, like, my bot lane was super... Like, I didn't go bot because they were, like, pinging. No one was pinging me. I just knew it was good to go bot, right? That's what you should start to be like. Right? That's just important. Here, I'm just gonna EQ fast auto. I'm gonna R once I feel like it's just a good angle. I'm going Cassio here, auto attack. Here I'm just autoing everyone to proc my Sunder Sky, right? That's just important. I'm gonna W here. Here I have my Sunder Sky. Again, Sunder Sky. Really, like later in the game, it's all about those Sunder Sky procs. Here I'm gonna auto Q. I have one more W, right? Very good. Yeah, I mean, that's how you play Jarvan. Like, really pay attention how I play that team fight. Honestly, not trapping Cassiopeia in my R was bad. I will admit that. I wanted to get 3 people. And sometimes when you go in, you can always sort of, when you go in, you can kind of keep playing around the one flag you drop, right? You start to spam. Like, if I'm going in a fight, I go in like that. Oh, I still have a flag up. I hit 1 Q there. Oh, my flag is still up. I hit another Q like that. This is, you pay really close attention to the flag you drop. You're literally gonna have multiple flags in a fight, and you just start spamming around that. And here we go, Spirit Visage. Like, my ideal build would be this. I think would be really good. This is like your go-to build. Core, these are core items. Unless they have no MR. DD is really good too. Sterix also very good. I'll probably end up going Sterix because they have a good mix of both. If you like DD, you can go DD too. You can skip out on CDR boots if you want to go for like a Tabbies or Mercrez angle. This game I was like, honestly, I had 600 gold. I'm just down for it. So here, start Baron. This guy's tunneling. We should just be on Baron. Second, they show like that. Always E for vision too. E gives you attack speed, but also just gives you vision. You don't need the E on Baron because it does nothing, right? The knockup is, you're not knocking off Baron. Here we just want to make sure we get it, and then we go over and we chase. Very good. Very simple. My EQ there, not good. We gotta be better about that. R now because I'm about to get knocked up. EQ, keep chasing. Keep autoing if I can. Here I'm gonna EQ again. Get the knock up on Draven. Keep chasing. Wait for my next flag. Going Cassio. EQ, auto attack. Really perma chasing. Here I'm gonna chase, obviously. Why wouldn't I? I'm a god. I'm gonna smite him. W, Q. Don't need to EQ there. Hope you guys like that game, Jarvan. Be sure to follow me if you haven't. Subscribe to, like the video. Let me know in the game video what you guys felt like in this game. Did you feel connected to me? Did you feel warm inside? But yeah, good luck in your games. Good luck in the climb. I hope you guys liked the video.